Look at that.
Oh my gosh, this is actually so perfect.
Happy Sunday! If you'll notice, we have an extra person today. Look who's home.
I'm back, guys. After 5 days, I have made it back.
We're so happy he's home. We actually had an awesome Saturday yesterday. Turin played in his second DPL game, which I explained yesterday is a regional competition for his soccer team. And what happened to her? How'd it go?
We won by 2 points.
They won 3-1. So they have played really, really well in their first 2 games. Turin played amazing. And then we spent the rest of the day with Justin's family. We got to go to the Salt Lake Temple all together one last time. And then we got to go to the Roof, which is this beautiful restaurant that overlooks the Salt Lake Temple. And it's a buffet with some really, really good food.
Okay, guys, so I stopped at our P.O. box, and to my delight, there was a few packages in there. So guys, thank you.
That is so nice.
Thank you.
So what I thought we would do is just open them up, and we'd love to call out these people that sent this stuff over. Guys, seriously, so kind of you to do that. So we'll just start with the one on the top. So this is a letter coming from England. Wow, this is pretty cool.
England?
Lisa Lovett. Lisa, thank you. All right.
Oh my cute. Look
It's a
how
letter,
stick.
just enclosed some cute stickers for Ava.
Aww.
What? Hope she likes them. Ava, look at this.
Oh my goodness, look how cute. Rainbow stickers. And snowmen. Oh my goodness.
Look at
Oh
that.
my god, Ava, what do you say?
Wow, that is really cool.
They're numbered.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, guys, we have another one here. This one says heavy on it. Go ahead, Ashley. Hang on, let's see what it's from real quick.
What is that?
Hi, Bingham. Enjoy your gift from Susan Newman.
My
Lindsay,
goodness,
look at
I
this.
remember. I'm pretty sure she commented and said that the recipe on the back of this bottle is good. Oh my gosh, Key West lime juice.
We are totally
This is so
going to use this.
Yes.
Oh
There's
There's a third one
Because
too.
you know
No,
we
what's
put
this?
key lime
Pie.
Guys, there's enough juice here to make key lime pie for, gosh, probably the next couple months. Wow, Susan, thank you. This is awesome.
I think we should make some today.
Absolutely, let's make some.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you.
Okay, we got one more
This
here.
one is big.
Graham cracker pie crust.
What?
Is this from Susan as well? Hi, Bingham's Enjoy from Crulin Noel. Pie crust. Wait a minute. Susan and Noel, you guys must know each other. This has got to be for the key lime pie, don't you think? Because we have the
Open it up.
key lime juice here. Okay, let's check this out.
What a coincidence.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, this is actually so perfect.
You guys
How
know
cute are these?
the way to our hearts. Key lime pie.
That's so nice. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you. Seriously, we're gonna make these today. We'll take you along for the ride. But thank you. Very
Thank you
kind
so
for you guys to
much.
even think about sending us anything at all.
Thank you.
Guys, I love to barbecue. More importantly, I love to Traeger. I've had a Traeger for almost 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. So tonight I'm cooking up some tri-tip, one of my favorite meals. I get it from Costco. It's just a pre-seasoned tri-tip. You cook it to 135 degrees, and that takes about 60 to 90 minutes. You take it off the grill, you wrap it in some tin foil, you crank the heat up on your Traeger, then you throw it back on, you sear each side for about 10 to 15 minutes. It comes out so juicy. Check this out. So it's just starting, it's about 50 degrees. I'm gonna cook it up to about 135 degrees. Lindsay and I love to cook together. It's one of the things that we really enjoy spending time doing. So we brought the kids with us. We are about to make some key lime pie.
So the recipe we're using is actually on the back of this key lime juice bottle. It's famous Key West lime juice, and the recipe is just right here on the back. Turin, will you put in 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk? Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is add 1/2 cup of this Key West lime juice.
Oh my gosh.
And 3 egg yolks, right?
Mom, it looks like it's 3
full.
egg yolks.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty full still.
messed that part up already.
3 egg yolks, which means that you do not use the white part of the egg.
Oh, Dad messed it up again. Need another egg, Mom.
Here, will you grab it? Just skip the whole thing of eggs out, just in case Dad needs. Is that your second one?
There's one. Now this is one. Actually, move your head real quick. There we go.
Okay, I want to mix it.
So now we let them cool for 10 minutes, and then we pop them in the fridge. Okay guys, now that it has cooked to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, what I do is I pull it off the grill, I wrap it in tin foil, and then I heat up the Traeger as high as it'll go. And I'm gonna throw it back on and sear each side for about, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes roughly. Locks in all the flavor and the juice.
So like Justin said, we love to cook together, but usually the only day that we're able to do that is on Sundays because we're both home and we like to make something a little bit more fancy than usual. So one of our favorite meals to make is tri-tip, which Justin does on the Traeger, and on the side we love to make Brussels sprouts. We have a couple different Brussels sprout recipes, but this one we're going to show you has bacon and balsamic. Those are probably the main ingredients. It's a super simple recipe. So we actually get these Brussels sprouts from Costco. They're pre-washed. We just cut off the end of it, and then I usually quarter them, but you can cut them as small as you want. So the smaller that you cut it, the crispier that it will get. If you don't like them quite as crispy, then you can leave them bigger, like maybe just halve them. Okay, so once I've chopped all of the Brussels sprouts, we take bacon and cut it with a scissors, because that's the easiest way to cut it, and just sprinkle it all over the Brussels sprouts. The fat from the bacon is going to cook into the Brussels sprouts in the oven and make it so yummy. Okay, so then we just sprinkle some olive oil. It's kind of hard to with this giant bottle, so I'll probably just use my hands to just mix them all together. But first I'm going to add some salt. Not a ton though, because the bacon's already a bit salty. And then I'll sprinkle some pepper. And then I just kind of mix it all together, make sure that it's all nice and coated in the olive oil. You can also use avocado oil if you don't have olive oil. Stick it in the oven at 400 degrees. And we just kind of watch it and stir it and flip it to make sure that it gets nice and crispy. Okay, these are right out of the oven. They don't look super pretty, but they taste amazing. The last thing that I add is balsamic vinegar. I just sprinkle it across the top. If you are not a huge vinegar fan or balsamic vinegar fan, they taste amazing just the way they are. You don't have to add the balsamic on top, so you can just go super light, see if you like it, and then these are ready to eat.
Okay guys, today was not a typical Sunday. We actually had a pretty exciting Sunday because we got to say goodbye to my parents. They're going away for 18 months to Ukraine.
You've probably heard that a few times between the
Yes.
4 vlogs.
It was not easy to say goodbye. It was hard. But you know what? They are so ready. This was a goal they set more than 30, 40 years ago. They set a goal to go do this. And now,
They're going to be amazing missionaries too.
They're going to be incredible. They've closed a chapter of their life and they've started a new one, and they've crossed off a bucket list goal for them. So honestly, we could not be more happier for them.
It honestly was saddest for our kids, I think, when Turin said, wait, this is actual goodbye. I think he honestly hugged each of them for like 10 minutes. He was so sad, and I think it just like hasn't really hit him. It's also crazy to think how much they'll change in a year and a half.
The kids, not my parents. They'll probably stay the same.
They've never really had these grandparents live so far away, so I think it's going to be kind of an adjustment for them, and they're going to change so much in that time, so we're all sad. We're going to miss them so much, and really excited to see their new adventures. Hopefully they'll send us lots of pictures and videos of what they're doing. We're not exactly even sure how we can contact them yet.
Well, they'll have a phone, so the good news is we can call them anytime, email anytime, and so they'll be readily available. They'll just be really, really far away.
The cool thing is that before they left, they actually got to see the kids all be in what's called the primary program at our church this morning, which is where all the primary kids ages 3 to 12 during sacrament meeting, which is the first meeting we have at church, they get to perform all the songs that they've been learning this year, and they have some speaking parts, and it's like this really awesome program. Parents and grandparents, it's their favorite program of the entire year. So it was really neat that they got to be there for that, like 2 days before they left. Those kids are so darling and they sing with their whole hearts, and it just, honestly, every single Sunday they make me cry.
And then we also got to cook tonight, which was a ton of fun. We made our famous tri-tip, which we love. And then Lindsay made her famous Brussels sprout recipe, which not a lot of people like Brussels sprouts, but we really, really do. If you make them right, I think they're absolutely delicious.
Yeah, some people are very anti-Brussels sprouts, so if you're one of those people, that's totally okay. But I'm telling you, if you have a pretty open mind for recipes and food, you will love these Brussels sprouts. Justin and I really, really love to try new things. We love to eat out because we can just try all these different combinations of different foods. And I think we passed that love on to our kids, because when we cook different things, we go to different restaurants, they try things and they love them. So they love these Brussels sprouts as well. All of our kids love sushi. It's just kind of amazing to me because it took me until I was an adult to even try sushi.
And guys, we also had the chance to open up some awesome gifts from some of you guys today. So again, thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. That was so kind of you guys.
So kind. And we're gonna enjoy those key lime pies tomorrow.
We told the kids we wouldn't try them without them. So we're gonna save it for after dinner tomorrow. It just got a little bit too late tonight, so the kids have to go to bed. Thank you so much for following us. Thank you so much for your support. We love you guys. We appreciate your comments, your words of encouragement. It's been so fun to do this, to take you along with us on some of our adventures. So if you haven't already, subscribe down below, turn on your notification bell.
I would say for sure check out our Instagram, check out our blog. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
I will tell you about
I just